twisting and turning like water. I think it's twist and tangle of fate that brought my heart to you.
This broadcast is a production of the Oneida Indians Network and the Oneida Special School District. No part of the audio or video from this broadcast may be redistributed or retransmitted without express written consent from the Oneida Special School District.
The following is a presentation of the Oneida Indians Network in collaboration with the IH Sports Network and South Fork Network.
He is a one-year member of the OMS basketball team. Sixth grade candidate, Anna Rector.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network as we are hosting middle school homecoming tonight. Here's your festivities.
Now entering the court, seventh you've all been waiting for. Your 2025 OMS Basketball Homecoming Queen is 6th grade candidate Dylan Chambers.
As your 6th grade candidate, Dylan Chambers is now being crowned this year's 2025-2026 middle school basketball homecoming queen.
Your 2025 OMS Basketball Homecoming Queen, 6th grade candidate Dylan Chambers.
We'll take a 2-minute break, come back here, and we'll get started with our pregame as the Oneida Indians host the Rockwood Tigers here tonight. Boys game action first. A little bit flip-flop tonight. We'll be back with some pregame comments right here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville. Scenic Foods is...
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday, or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu. ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs, Razaks, country cooking, and great steaks.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
And welcome back here to the Oneida High School Gymnasium. Middle school basketball action here tonight on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Bo Kidd and Jonathan Markham here with you this evening as the Oneida Indians and the Rockwood Tigers get set to do battle for the second time this season. Oneida was successful their last time up against the Tigers. It was a battle. But Oneida did come away with the victory. Johnny, first time we've done middle school basketball, I believe, actually ever here on the Oneida Indians Network.
I mean, I definitely don't remember it for sure at all, ever doing middle school basketball here on the LIN. But it's a new experience, something we get to do. You know?
And, of course, these young men and young ladies, of course, trying to prep themselves for coming into high school action. These middle school boys been very successful coming into tonight's contest. 9-3 on the year overall is Oneida. Only losses on the season. I know that there was a loss on Monday night against Grace Christian. Of course, that was while we were over actually at Eagleton on Monday night, and then two other losses on the season for Oneida.
You were over at Eagleton.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was at Eagleton, yes. You were still here, and we'll talk about that here momentarily. But the other two losses this season for Oneida coming against Norris and Jacksboro. So Oneida looking to sweep Rockwood in the regular season series here this evening before they take a little bit of a break. They go back into action just after Christmas. I believe it's December the 27th, 29th, and 30th that they will be competing in the Anderson County Christmas Tournament over in Clinton. We're 9.5 minutes away from game time. Johnny, we talked about the high school being in action on Monday over at Eagleton. You were in action yourself in a different way on your own stage.
Yeah, I was participating in the high school's production of The Wizard of Oz that premiered down here last Friday night. Seemed to go really well. We had some good crowds, and I think a lot of people don't realize that, in a way, as somebody who has done theater and played a sport both, there's a lot of overlap, a lot of similarities that people don't realize. And I think if more people gave it a try, they'd realize that theater and sports, they're not so different.
Yeah, the prep work has always been a big thing.
It's arguably worse.
It may be worse, yeah. It may be harder, of course, the memorization of the lines. It's just the same thing as memorizing plays for a sport. Also, and I saw you, in your Tin Man costume, even with your choreography, I know you ad-libbed.
I got injured, too.
I was going to say, I saw you got injured. You even had some bruising going on your hands.
Well, I did that to myself.
So if you didn't get a chance to come out and see The Wizard of Oz, unfortunately, we're not allowed, of course, to broadcast that video-wise, anything like that. But kudos to this set of theater arts students here. 7 shows in 5 days. That's a phenomenal job. I actually was supposed to have 8, I believe. at one point. So kudos to you all. And Johnny, I hate to say that was the first one that I got to see you in.
Oh, well.
But was very glad that I did. I think you all did an excellent job. And I hate to see that senior class that was a part of that go, because you all did such a phenomenal job.
I did the math on that, and I've done 28 total shows with the Oneida High School Theater across my 4 years of high school.
Wow.
And that's the math I did right there.
Very impressive. 7.5 minutes from game time. We'll come back here, take a look at, once again, a little bit of what all has happened thus far going into this season, or going into tonight's ball game for Oneida, and then eventually we'll have starting lineups. Another 2-minute break, maybe 3-4. We'll have to see where we're at. We'll come back here. More action to come. Boys action to come here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
And back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, 2.5 minutes away from the opening tip-off here for the boys contest tonight against the Rockwood Tigers. As Johnny, we're going to take a look a little bit at the schedule that has been for Oneida this year. Once again, Oneida's picked up wins over Pine Haven, Winfield, Fairview, Birchfield, Coalfield, Huntsville, Rockwood, and Robbins coming into this ball game tonight. Once again, Monday night, though, trying to get that taste out of their mouth, the losing taste out of their mouth, as they took on a very good Grace Christian team who was able to come away with a 58-46 win over Oneida on Monday night. So Indians looking to bounce back and get back into the win column before heading into Christmas break.
Coming off the loss, it's homecoming night. You're in home territory. Let's look for some what's the word I'm looking for here? The word that came to mind was retribution, but I know that's not the word.
No, I think you're just looking to build some momentum going into the second half of the season. And, of course, your Christmas tournament heading up here at the end of December.
Redemption was the word I was looking for.
There you go. There's the word for it. As it looks like we're going to have starting lineups and a national anthem coming up here very shortly. As Matt Stiltner is going to take care of the PA duties here for us this evening. As it looks like the teams are going to line up. And it does look like we're going to have a national anthem. We'll take a no, we'll just leave it right here. And now your starting lineups. First for the Rockwood Tigers. Looks like number 15, Caven Brackett. Number 25, Kyson Sexton. Number 20, Kellen Norton. Number 3, Braylon Abston. and number 11, Elijah Eskridge will be your starters. Indians without a couple of their normal starters on the year. Abram Rector and Tucker King, neither one in the starting lineup tonight. The Indians will go with number 1, Zayden Goodman, number 11, Wes Gilbert, number 24, Hudson Culver, number 21, Sawyer Phillips, and number 23, Trendon Blevins. So the Indians in the home whites with orange and gray trim. Rockwood in their road greens with that gold trim. A little bit of white down the sides as well, as it looks like number 24, Hudson Culver, and number 20, Kellen Norton, are going to tip it up here. 6 minutes on the clock. And we are ready to go.
All right. Up in the air, Oneida is going to win the tip here. As now it'll be Goodman bringing it up for the Indians. Gonna take a look at the court, try to get a lane inside. Gonna pass to Culver, who's gonna try to get one off the glass. No good.
Hudson usually really soft around the rim right there. That one just coming off a little hard off the front of the rim.
Shot attempted by Brackett. Also no good.
Nice rebound there by Norton.
Back to Brackett, gonna try to go in here. Made a pass attempt out there to Eskridge. Shot no good.
Goodman flies in as well. Again, coming off just a little bit hard right now on the layup attempts. Rockwood moving it around quickly.
As now foul going to be called there on the Indians.
Foul goes against number 11.
Looks like it's going to be Wes Gilbert.
And that's Wes's first, team first.
Ball's put away. Rockwood will retain possession. As basket's going to be scored there by number 20, Kellen Norton. Yeah, 2 points now for Rockwood.
Just nice little drop down pass there as Norton was able to take that one up easily for 2 and Rockwood getting an early lead.
As now lane inside Culver. Going to pick the shot there. Going to rebound Gilbert. Out to Goodman. Going to get a lane inside Culver now. Goes up. Good. 2 points for Hudson Culver there. Ties up the game right back up really early on here in the first.
Oneida with some good second chance opportunities right there. And Culver, just the size of Culver down low is going to cause problems for a lot of teams.
Double team now on the Oneida defense.
There's that size taking issues.
Culver gives it to Goodman, who's going to go in for the layup, and it's good. Another 2 points there.
Nice heads-up pass by Culver, finding Goodman, sprinting down the lane quickly, and Rockwood going to take a quick timeout. I'm going to take a 30. We'll just keep it right here. 3:59 to go here in the first quarter. Oneida leading 4-2. Rockwood not very happy with what they were seeing there from Oneida. Rockwood passing the ball very well though, Johnny, around the perimeter, finding ways to get it in down on the block. But once they get it on the block, it's the attempt to try to get it over Culver, Blevins, and Phillips down on the block.
So now Brackett giving it into Abston. Back out there. Abston's going to have it now. Back inside. Going to kick it back out there. No shot attempt. Out there, 3-point basket attempt. No good. Rebound by Rockwood. As now, that's going to end up in Oneida's hands there.
Yeah, Brackett went in for the shot. Blevins came down with that rebound, and now here comes Oneida. They were going to go quickly, and now they'll slow it down and try to set up the offense.
Goodman. Going to try to give it to Culver there. Almost tipped.
Oh,
Culver. Oh.
Nice move.
No good there.
Goes
but the
back
foul
up.
is going to be called for the and one basket there. Hudson Culver will go to the line for the Indians. Who was that foul on? Did you catch that?
I did not.
Me neither. Well,
sounds like it was against Brackett. Culver misses the free throw.
Goes off.
Abston gets the rebound, brings it up the floor.
Almost a miscommunication there, as now back out to Brackett. That ball's pinballing around over there. Brackett takes another shot attempt. Almost goes out of bounds. Saved by Culver.
Culver sticks with it right there.
Hands it to Phillips. Now in the hands of Goodman as they'll slow things down here. Out to Gilbert.
Oneida patiently getting around the floor.
Three-point attempt is good by Trendon Blevins. Three-point basket there.
Almost a little triangle offense off to the right side. Blevins found an open look, and he just took it. We're not in that 2-3 zone right now. Shifting around nicely.
Back to Abston, off his foot and out of bounds. Will be Oneida basketball.
Oneida's pushed out to a 7-point lead here early, and Rockwood seems a little out of sorts right now. Oneida looking pretty good offensively. Once again, it's the big thing of going after those second chance opportunities.
Good now, passes to Gilbert. Out to Blevins. Tries to get that one, I think, to Goodman, but no good. Oh, almost stolen there by Gilbert. Will go out of bounds.
Great heads-up play there by Wes Gilbert, just getting into the passing lane and forcing that ball out of bounds, making Rockwood reset the offense. It's a warm night here in the OHS gymnasium. My goodness.
Now they're going to battle for that ball over there.
Still fighting for the ball.
Brackett and Blevins.
Possession arrow is going to stay with Rockwood as we're going to get our first sub into the ball game. Easton Boshears into the ball game.
And now over to Brackett for Rockwood. Tries to get it in there.
Foul.
To Norton. Foul going to be called there.
Foul's going to go against the Indians, number 21, Sawyer Phillips.
At the line for Rockwood will be number 20, Kellen Norton.
Phillips is first, Oneida second. First free throw up and good. Minute 40 to go. Rockwood trailing by 6.
Second shot is good. As that will cut into the lead there. Takes it down to a 5-point lead. As now the Indians looking to keep that offense going. Gilbert has it. He'll give it out to Boshears.
Nice crossover.
Size mismatch over there, looks like. Back to Boshears now. He's just going to take that shot from 3. It's going to rattle, but rebound and score by Sawyer Phillips. 2 points there.
Right place, right time. Sawyer Phillips was right on the backside of the rim as that one rattled out, but right into his hands. It goes up for another easy 2.
Shot attempt there by Rockwood's Eskridge, no good. As now they're going to try to get it to Goodman. It's going to go off the official over there.
It's Claire, which makes it out of bounds. Oneida will keep possession with a 7-point lead and under a minute to play here in the first.
Gilbert inbounds to Boshears. He takes the 3-point shot. No good. And Phillips with another one.
Right place, right time. Once again, Sawyer Phillips on the backside there. 3-point attempt was a little long, but that's an easy 2 for Oneida.
And now Norton down low. Passes to Eskridge. That's going to be tipped there by Boshears. Will go out of bounds. Rockwood ball still.
Rockwood doing a good job of getting the ball down low. It's what happens when they get into that forest of redwoods down there with Phillips, Culver, and Gilbert. Look at the hustle here by Gilbert.
Look at Goodman, who's going to go for the layup. No good. Phillips had it. Now Gilbert. Foul going to be called there on the shot attempt. Gilbert will go to the line. Foul's on number 3, Braylon Abston. for Rockwood. Once again, at the line for the Indians is Wes Gilbert. First shot's up, and it's in. Indians now have a 10-point lead. Checking in for the Indians is number 5, Jackson Smith.
You're also going to get Chevy Johnson into the game for Rockwood.
Gilbert. Second shot is up. No good. Going to be taken in by Rockwood's number 3, Braylon Abston. As now they're going to take it up court. 3-point attempt, no good, into the hands of Hudson Culver. He's going to go down here. Ooh, shot blocked there. Boshear's going to take a shot there. No good. Culver attempting to get the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Rockwood basketball now.
But I'll say this. I like the confidence out of Culver, the big man bringing it down the floor, and you'd love to have the ability as the big man to bring that down the floor.
Shot goes up, nearly goes in. It is the end of the first quarter here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here on the Oneida Indians Network right after this.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Nope.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Second quarter action here as Goodman, trying to retain possession of the ball, gets to Boshear's. Culver now. As the whistle's blown, I didn't really see what happened there. What was that?
There was a hand check foul there against Rockwood, and it's going to go against Caven Brackett. It's going to be his second and the team's first here of the second quarter.
Wasn't sure if that was what that was or if it was a ball went out of bounds, but Goodman's going to drain the three there. Good shot over there on the wing by Goodman.
Down in the corner there, Goodman is lethal. And now they're going to call a double dribble on the far side. Oneida really giving Rockwood some fits here in this one as they have built up a 13-point lead here early in the second.
Goodman inbounds to Boshears, who will take it up for the Indians. Back to Goodman.
Nice feed.
Now down to Smith down low, who will make the shot there.
Little deadened two off the back of the iron. Nice shot there for Oneida. Nice active hands.
Look at little tiny Boshears over there getting a hand in there.
It ain't the size, it's the heart right there. And that young man did a great job at getting back, getting his hands in the passing lanes, and forcing that reset.
Now over there, shot up for Rockwood. Rebound by Trendon Blevins. That's now back to Goodman down. Going to try to get inside out to Boshears.
Oh, got him up in the air. Nice
Culver.
feed.
Now Blevins has it. Kicks out to Smith, who will not be able to grab it there, and that'll be a backcourt violation. Little under 5 minutes left as we're just beginning the second quarter here. Now Abston over to Sexton. Abston going to take a three-point shot, no good. Culver's going to grab it.
Yeah,
Over to Goodman.
Culver super active down low right now tonight. I think he's aiming for that another double-double once again.
Just to get it to Boshears, gets it over to Smith. Smith's going to try for the two. No good. Rebound by Rockwood's Chevy Johnson. As now Abston will bring it up the court for Rockwood. Over to Brackett. Attempts the shot. Rebound there by Culver with the help of Smith. As he'll get it down low to Trendon Blevins. Shot's going to be blocked there. As now on the fast break comes Brackett. No good. Goodman with the rebound. And he'll just slow things down over here.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a double dribble.
Yep, no doubt about that.
Couple subs coming into the ball game for Oneida. You're going to see number 3, Cam Brasher, enter the game. You're also going to see Sawyer Phillips re-enter the game as Bo Shears and Culver will get a breather. Also coming back into the game is going to be Eskridge for Rockwood as he replaces Norton.
And Eskridge now inbounds. Over to Brackett. Little miscommunication there. Ends up in the hands of Smith. He's going to get it to Brasher off his foot and out of bounds.
Brasher had a nice break going right there, but was trying to get that over-the-shoulder catch, haul it in to be able to take it up for 2. Unfortunately, just went right off the fingertips.
Abston now bringing it up. As he'll give it over to Brackett. That's Johnson there. Brasher now has it. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure that's an awkward situation.
Foul going to be called against Eskridge. That's his first and the team's second here of the quarter. Oneida will take it inbounds on the far side.
It's Bo Shears. Now over to Brasher. Back to Bo Shears. Going to try to hit, Phillips there. As now Smith going to take another 2-point shot. He'll make it there. Smith been good over there from 2-point range this evening. As now here comes Abston once again. Over to Sexton. Ball comes loose. Brackett has it.
The active hands by Oneida.
Brasher's going to take that one. As now he's going to get it to Phillips, who's going to go in there, attempts the 2-point basket, no good. Rebound made by Sexton for Rockwood.
Rockwood's going to slow it down. They don't like to go at this faster pace that Oneida's trying to play at right now. And going to be a foul now against Blevins.
On the shot by Eskridge.
They're actually going to call it on the floor is what it looks like.
I see.
It's going to go against Trendon Blevins. That's his first.
Wes Gilbert re-entering the game now. Checking in for Jackson Smith. As now Brackett to Sexton. Sexton going to take the shot. Good. And that's some much-needed points for Rockwood here right now. Bo Shears now bringing it up the court for the Indians. As he's going to hit Phillips, who's going to take the shot.
Oh,
rebounds his own miss.
Great follow.
Makes the basket.
Great follow by Phillips right there. Saw it was going to come off a little long. Follows his own rebound. Gets the rebound and the putback.
Sexton now.
Active hands by Bo Shears on the outside.
Tries to get it to Eskridge.
Looks like Rockwood's going to be granted the timeout.
So it's a timeout here.
Let's take a 30-second break. Oneida leading at 23-6. Back here in 30 on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, Indians leading 23-6 coming out of the timeout here.
Minute 58 to go, Johnny. Oneida right now in a commanding position here in this second quarter. Rockwood still seeming to struggle a little bit with the intensity of Oneida's defense.
Landon Goodman and Hudson Culver back in the game for the Indians. As now Brackett's going to give it to Sexton, who's going to try to get inside, try to make the score there. Going to be rebounded by Phillips for Oneida. Brasher's going to take it here as he's going to give it to Goodman. Gilbert now going inside, going to give it to Phillips. Back to Brasher. Going to take the three-point shot. No good. As I think Goodman and Gilbert both tried to get the rebound there.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there between Gilbert and Goodman, as one thought that the other one had it, the other one was trying to get it without the other one knowing that he was there.
Johnson inbounds to Abston. And now over to Sexton, over to Brackett. Abston back now. Slow, methodical offense coming out from Rockwood.
Rockwood right now trying to move everything around the outside of the arc instead of getting in there amongst the redwoods.
As Brackett shot is no good, rebounded by Culver. Goodman now going to take it. Shot blocked there, will go out of bounds. Will be Oneida basketball. Coming into the game for the Rockwood Tigers, or back into the game I should say, is number 20, Kellen Norton.
Nice play there though by Braylon Abston of Rockwood. He's been big down low, and that's, I believe, his second block now of the night.
Something like that. Now Gilbert down low. Gives it out to Goodman. That's a hard pass right there, I got to be honest. Now Phillips has it. Gilbert trying to find somebody to pass to. He finds Brasher, who over to Goodman takes the three-point shot, and it is good. Goodman with a three-point basket there.
Nice find by Brasher on the other side of the wing. Bounce feed over to Goodman before he sinks that one for another three and puts Oneida up 20.
Good shot by Goodman, too. There were two defenders in the area. I would not call that shot uncontested by any means.
Absolutely not.
As now Brackett for Rockwood has it. He's going to find Eskridge, who's going to try to go in. Blocked by Culver.
Culver's long arms altering shots all night long for the Tigers.
10 seconds left here in the second. Goodman's going to take a shot from three. No good. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will be deemed Oneida's ball.
Cameron Brasher caused that to be Oneida's ball, trying to go up against two different Tigers. 30-second timeout call, but Oneida will take the same. 26-6, Oneida leads second quarter here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network as Brasher now over to Goodman. Three-point basket. Good! And that's the end of the second quarter. What a way to end it. The Indians leading the Rockwood Tigers 29-6. We'll take a quick break and be back with halftime right after this here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Come true.
30
back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network as the Indians holding a 29-6 lead here over the Tigers of Rockwood here in the first half. Johnny, as we see the OMS cheerleaders finishing up their halftime performance here. Got about 6 minutes to go here in halftime. But, Johnny, this has been a dominating performance offensively and defensively by the Indians.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, we're going to look at some replays here. We've seen just good scoring, good rebounding, good basketball from the Indians tonight.
And we've seen it from the inside and the outside. Early on, we saw a lot of Oneida pounding the ball down low. It was going to Culver. Goodman was getting to the rack as well. This was something that was just a big thing for Oneida here early on. And then all of a sudden, Trendon Blevins opens it
Pops
up with three. Opens up the 3-ball game, and then all of a sudden, was the rebound. That was where here
it happens again right here.
Where Sawyer Phillips just happened to be right place, right time a couple times. But Oneida, as you see, built up that lead quickly and was able to get out to a 14-4 lead there at the end of the first quarter. And now, as they're out here warming up, you see it stayed much the same in the second quarter. Oneida just continued to pound down low, followed shots, a lot of second chance opportunities for Oneida here in the first half, and I expect to see much of the same in the second half.
I want to wait till we get the one of Goodman right at the end of
it was
the
just
second
like
quarter.
It looked like they had just drawn it up just perfectly like
Boom.
that.
That one right there. Boom. Clock expires. You can't get more of a clutch shot than that, even when you are up this big.
And if I'm not mistaken, I know that was at least his second three of the first half, but it may have been his third, actually, of the first half. Oneida, once again, up 23 here at the halftime break by a score of 29-6. Let's see if we can get... And there is another highlight. Once again, Oneida leading it currently right now by a score of 29-6. 3.5 minutes away here from second half action. We're going to take another break for our sponsors. Come back here. Second half action of the boys game coming up right here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved. One thing I love.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4 lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network as the shot is up and good for the Rockwood Tigers there. We're coming back mid-action here as now Culver going to take it, give it to, Phillips over there. Foul going to be called there. A little bit too much contact. It's going to be on number 25, Costin Sexton. His team first. As now Boshiers will check back in for the Indians. They're going to call that on the floor, it looks like. It was on the floor. What am I thinking? As now Culver cleans the glass, scores 2 for the Indians. Over to Sexton. Finds Eskridge down low.
Nice blocked by Blevins.
And it will be Norton who will finish there and will score.
Rockwood with a little bit of a pressure, full court press. Oh, nice.
Over to Blevins. Good ball movement by the Indians there, finding Blevins down low for the score.
Yeah, you can't ask for better ball movement coming out of a little bit of full court pressure there for Oneida. Oneida in a man right now also. That 2-3 zone was working really well, but looks like Oneida wanting to work on a little bit of man, and now looks like we're going to get an offensive foul called against Rockwood. And that's exactly what we're going to get. It's a foul against Brackett, and that is his third now. Rockwood's second. Oneida with a 22-point lead here with 4:48 to play in the third.
Over to Boshiers. Back to Boshiers now. Oh, down to Blevins. Shot attempt is good. 2 points there. Bumps that lead up even more.
Again, Oneida getting through that press. They struggled with it a little bit right there off the inbound, but once they got out into a little bit of space, didn't take long for them to get it across.
Brackett's attempt, good.
Nice basket there.
Foul will be called as well. Sends Brackett to the line for one.
Gilbert tagged with the foul. His second, team's first of the quarter. But a nice finish there by Kamen Brackett.
As now his shot is up and good. Now Culver inbounds to Boshiers. Ends over to Phillips, who's going to, looks like he might try to make a run for the basket. No, he's going to give it back out to Culver again. Over to Boshiers. Tries to get it inside to Gilbert. It's going to be taken by Brackett. Ball's going to come out of his hands, out of bounds. Oneida basketball.
I thought that may have been poked out there by Boshiers, but they're going to say it was last touch by Brackett.
Blevins now. Bringing it over. Drops it into Culver. Culver shoots, rebounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be Oneida's ball. As now Boshiers to Blevins. Good for the 2-point basket there.
Again, nice inbound play down below the basket for the Indians. as Oneida jumps up by 23 once again.
Abston takes the shot for Rockwood. No good. Rebound by Culver. As now Culver's going to find Phillips. As he's going to give it out to Blevins. Tries to give it back to Phillips off his foot. He keeps possession of it. Over to Bo Shears. Culver now. As now Phillips going to take the shot. No good. Culver's going to rebound it, and it's going to go in.
Hudson Culver's hands are like a Hoover vacuum right now. Anything that comes off the glass, he's sucking it in and getting it right back up for a shot attempt.
Now Brackett going to make an attempt at the basket. Maybe been tipped by Culver there. Rebound by Culver as well. As now he's going to try to score there. No good. He'll get his own rebound there. Foul going to be called now. As it'll be on the Tigers, number 20, Kellen Norton, into the game for the Indians. Number 1, Zayden Goodman, and number 5, Jackson Smith. Coming in for Gilbert and Blevins.
Foul was called against Norton. That's his first.
As now they find Culver out to Goodman. Bo Shears makes a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound by Smith. Attempt once again. As what a save by Norton as he'll get it into Brackett here. Brackett finds Abston. Going to get back to Norton. Going to try to make a run at the basket. Foul there.
Indians going to get called with this one. We'll see who it's going to go against. And it looks like it's going to be against 24. It's Hudson Culver. Yeah, he was a little quick with the foul call there.
Yeah,
that's not who it was.
Yeah,
all I seen was the 2. Didn't even see the 4 pop up.
As now Norton puts up a shot. Rebound by Smith. Gonna hit Phillips, who's going to give it back to Smith. Culver. And maybe Phillips stepped out of bounds.
That's what they're going to say.
Yep.
Nice. It was nice work by Brackett there, just using his body, not his hands, to try to force Phillips down onto the baseline, towed the line, but that time foot went across, turnover for the Indians.
Brackett now bringing it up. Almost stolen there by Bo Shears. Abston's going to take the shot from the free throw line.
Who else?
Culver brings in the rebound. And now Goodman, double team, finds Bo Shears, who takes the three-point shot. No good. Culver fighting for the rebound, saves the ball there. As Goodman has it, they're going to hand it to Culver down low. Going to kick it out to Bo Shears, who's going to get it to Phillips. I couldn't tell if that was a shot attempt or a pass attempt to Culver.
Yeah, they're going to get Culver on that one for the foul as well.
Fair enough there, I'd say.
His second, team third. Minute 23, though. Oneida still holding on to a 25-point lead here in this one.
Now Abston bringing it up for the Rockwood Tigers. Driving in there. Finds Eskridge. Hudson Culver's going to bat that one out. As it goes into the hands of Sexton, Smith going to rebound off the shot attempt. Now Phillips going to find Bo Shears, who's going to hit Culver. Culver in the post.
A little bit of a scoring drought for both teams right now.
Less than a minute left.
They've had multiple opportunities at it, just can't find the basket right now.
Norton. Now back to Abson. Bo Shears with an attempt to steal there, as the rebound's going to be Culver. And that's going to be out of bounds.
No, they're going to give the timeout.
Timeout. My fault. Absolutely my fault.
It's a full timeout. We'll take it to 27.8 left to go in the third. Oneida leading you by 25 from the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, as 20 seconds left here in the third quarter, as Sexton's going to take a shot attempt for Rockwood. It will be good.
Little pump fake, turn around, and pulls up that mid.
Steal
range.
by Brackett. 10 seconds left. As it'll be no good, and that's the end of the third quarter here. Oneida Indians 39, Rockwood Tigers 16. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action right after this on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, it is the fourth quarter here. As we're going to start things off with a ball going out of bounds.
Yeah, shot attempt was by Oneida, but that one touches a Rockwood player out of bounds. So Oneida State keeps possession. 23-point lead here. 5:48 to play in this one.
As here's Brasher going to find Goodman. And now Brasher's going to take the three-point shot himself. It's good.
Cam Brasher, he is not afraid to take that shot. He's a pretty good little three-point shooter, and that right there is a solid shot there for Brasher.
And solid instincts to inbound and get back in that position right there. As now, Abston takes a shot there.
And one.
And one there, made by Brackett.
That's the second time tonight he's had that little and one. With the foul going against the Indians, number 23, Trendon Blevins. His second, the team first, as now entering the game comes Brody Orrick for the Indians. As Zayden Goodman's going to come to the bench. Nice night by Zayden.
Brackett at the line. For his shot is good. 42-19 now the score. As Gilbert inbounds into Brasher.
Oh, nice
Look
move.
at that. As now Orrick has it, and that's good off the glass for 2 points.
The assist from Brasher, but what made that was Orrick breaking to the block, but it was the crossover at half court by Brasher that made that play.
Sexton with a three-point shot attempt. It's good.
Didn't have a whole lot of arc on it, but he lasered that one in.
It almost looks like it hit the bottom of the rim and then flipped up and in somehow.
It did.
As now Brasher is going to hit Orrick. Smith now, three-point attempt. No
Nice.
good rebound by Blevins. As now Gilbert has it. He'll give it over to Brasher, who hits Orick. Smith with another three-point attempt. Once again, no good. Rebound there by Brackett. As there's another foul going to be called. It'll be on Wes Gilbert of Oneida.
Third, team second of the quarter.
Brackett at the line once again.
So Johnson's going to come back into the ball game on the first free throw.
As well as Zach Taylor coming in for the Indians, replacing Wes Gilbert.
Also, number 44, Jacoby Riddle, going to enter the game for Rockwood.
As now Brackett's second shot. No good. Rebound by Taylor. As now it's going to be out to Brasher. Orick's going to take the three-point. No good. Going to go out of bounds. Will be Oneida ball still.
Brasher to inbound.
Brasher's he's gonna try to hit Smith. Taylor's gonna scoop it up. Gonna give it over to Blevins, who's gonna take the shot attempt. It's good.
Fights through some defenders there to pull up from just inside the free throw line. Nice shot, Trenton Blevins. As Oneida now has Rockwood doubled up here, 46-23 with 3.5 to play, or 3:50 to play.
Brackett scores on the inside very well.
Knifes to the basket really well. Does Brackett.
Brasher's just weaving in and out of defenders now as he's going to go up there. Foul going to be called. Just a nice drive, clear run to the basket by Brasher.
Foul called against Riddle.
Looks like Easton Boshears will be coming in on the next. After this shot, I should say. First shot up, no good.
It's for the shooter, it looks like, but it does give Rockwood the ability to bring in Riley Scarborough as well as number 14, Asher Selby. Now here comes another substitution in the game. Here comes Ryder Shoemaker for the Indians.
Comes in for Blevins.
Some younger guys getting some time in here this evening.
Brasher's shot is good.
Now here comes Boshears.
Yep. As now Brackett bringing it up for the Tigers. As he's going to find Selby. Now over to Scarborough.
Orick's going to pick up his first. Team's third of the quarter.
As now Johnson to inbound. Over to Brackett. As now it's over to Scarborough and back over to Johnson.
Just trickles off.
Smith has it. He'll hand it to Boshears, who's going to bring it up for the Indians. Here's Orick. Tipped there. It's going to get in the hands of Brackett. Over to Scarborough. And Selby. Brackett with a three-point attempt. It's good. Little Tim Duncan bank there. Of course, I don't know if it had been a three if it was Tim Duncan, but you know.
Hey, he knew how to come outside the arc.
Listen, I've watched enough Spurs games knowing who my dad is. Believe me, I know. Smith now with a three-point attempt. No good. Selby's going to attempt the shot there. Boshears is going to get a rebound there. Bring it up now.
Nice drive.
Right into the hands of Riddle. Now Brackett. Makes a run at the basket. Going to get into the hands of Smith. Boshear's little stop there. Taylor.
Yeah.
3-point attempt.
Good work there by Warwick. Jump ball going to be called. It's going to go back to Rockwood as now substitutions coming in. Back into the game for the Indians comes Cam Brasher, and then also for the Tigers comes number 10, Kellen Davidson. He'll make his first appearance of the night, excuse me.
As Johnson inbounds to Scarborough. Scarborough's going to hit Selby. Foul going to be called there, and that's there's no doubt in my mind that's going to be on Oric.
Yeah, they're tagging Oric with that one. That's his second now, team fourth. Neither team been in the bonus yet tonight. Oneida now threatening to put Rockwood into the bonus here with a minute
we
and a
might
half.
see it here.
One more foul.
As he's going to find Riddle. Riddle's going to make the shot there.
Cuts it to 17, closest Rockwood's been since the second quarter.
Over to Brasher now. As he's going to drive in, attempt the 2-point shot. It's good.
Cam Brasher, that nice little pump fake.
Yep. I'm impressed with what we've seen out of Brasher tonight. That kid's playing real well.
He's got a lot of heart, and he's got a lot of skill, a lot of talent.
As Riddle shot no good, rebound by Taylor. Brasher now.
With a minute to play.
Brasher to Boshear's 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Johnson. As now Scarborough brings it up. Going to make an attempt at the basket, no good. Going to rebound his own miss. As now a shot attempt there. That was by number 10, Kellen Davidson. I must have missed him coming in. As
time called. We're going to get a couple of Tigers in. It's number 4, Eli McSwain, and number 12, that's Colin Wiggins. Also, excuse me. So Indians will come away with another victory and get their 10th win of the season tonight over the Tigers.
About 20 seconds remaining here.
Shoemaker just missing off that one.
Falls into the hands of Selby. 15 seconds now. As Wiggins going to make a shot attempt. It's good. Look at Wiggins down low. As now Brasher's going to take it up.
Just dribble this one out.
Yep. Time will expire in this one. Final score, Oneida Indians 49, Rockwood Tigers 32. As we're going to take a 2-minute break and be back right after this here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, the Oneida Indians boys team gets the 49-32 victory tonight over the Rockwood Tigers as the Lady Indians come out to get warmed up for this one. We're about 10 minutes away from the start of that one. But let's take a look, Johnny, as we'll take a look at the scoring highlights for the Indians tonight. And once again, this was a game that was dominated by Oneida early on. They poured it on early, started to build up that lead, got it up to 26, I believe, at one point in this one, and just really never looked back. And a lot of that had to do with the play down low tonight for the Indians of Hudson Culver, Zayden Goodman. Also, don't forget Sawyer Phillips, Trendon Blevins getting it done down there. But then the guard work. Zayden Goodman bringing it up the floor, doing a very nice job. Also, give kudos to Cam Brasher as well, Easton Boshiers. A lot of Indians got involved tonight all the way through this ball game.
I mean, you're seeing it here. Just, so many hands on the ball, so many people scoring. I mean, it was a team effort tonight, and I think that's a thing I can just, come out and say that, you're not looking at one player who dominated it all night. It's the Indians working together, and they got this victory.
The future's bright also. If you want to look at it, Oneida, you saw a lot of young men out there dressed out tonight for the Indians. You got quite a few also dressed out here for the Lady Indians tonight as well. And if I'm not mistaken, take a look here at the rosters that we've got over here. Oneida has 6 eighth graders on this team that'll be dressed here tonight. And a lot of those young ladies already saying, yeah, we're coming next year. We're coming back up. You're going to have some shoes to replace there on the high school team next year. You're going to be losing 4 seniors off of that team for the Lady Indians. And but the future's bright. You see this right here. Future's bright right now. A 14-1 Lady Indians team that Coach Torrey Slavin has out there going for his team right now. They have had a very, very good season. That lone loss for the Lady Indians coming to Robinson Middle School out of Kingsport. That was, I believe, during the Thanksgiving tournament earlier on this year. So, again, cupboard's not going to go bare. There's no doubt about that. You've got a lot of talent coming up. And then you see these 7th graders and 6th graders that's also coming up. Coach Slavin's doing a very good job down there at the middle school level right now, preparing these Lady Indians to come up to the high school.
And I absolutely believe that. And, of course, obviously Dad's not going to be there next year, but I'm sure he'd love that if he was.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and it's, it's one of those things. We've talked about it in Coach West.
Yeah.
Coach Marv West also, he's talked about this is going to be his final season at the helm for the Lady Indians. But, again, they're not leaving the cupboard bare. Whoever's coming in to take over this program at the high school level next year is going to be seeing a lot of talent coming through here over the next several seasons. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll get things reset and come back. Lady Indians action coming up here shortly on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Relive the moments that made history, on the field, in the gym, and across our community. From thrilling game-winning plays to unforgettable graduations, SFN has over 1,600 videos ready to watch anytime. Join SFN.TV for just $4.99 a month and unlock decades of local memories. Want to own a piece of history? Visit SFN.TV for digital downloads and DVDs of your favorite events. Subscribe or shop today at SFN.TV, your home for local sports and community memories.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, Lady Indians and the Lady Tigers of Rockwood warming up here about 2.5 minutes away from the opening tip-off of this contest between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Indians. Oneida looking to move to 15-1 with a win here tonight over Rockwood. They defeated this team earlier on this season and looking to get that season sweep here before Christmas. And once again, take that extra momentum into the Christmas tournament over at Anderson County over on December the 27th. Captains meeting at midcourt. And we're going to take one more break. Come back here for opening tip-off between the Lady Tigers of Rockwood and the Lady Indians of Oneida here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, as looks to be starting lineup time coming up here for the Oneida Lady Indians and the Rockwood Lady Tigers. As the starting lineups for Rockwood, we'll get those here shortly from PA announcer tonight, Matt Stiltner. Again, thanks to Matt for helping us out here this evening. I definitely see number 00, Olivia Hamby. Number 10, Hayden Burnett. Number 14, Micah Davis. Number 15, Lizzie Russell. And looks to be number 22, Braylee Burks, is your starting lineups for the Lady Tigers. Rockwood in that road green with the gold trim and white numerals, white lettering. I'm a fan of that color scheme. I really do.
You know,
I like
was
the green
thinking
and
the
gold.
same thing.
I like the green and gold. Although that's sort of Notre Dame colors, and I'm not a fan of Notre Dame.
I think of it as Green Bay Packers colors.
Okay,
so.
okay, I'll take that.
Well, this is not Green Bay Packers colors, but you know what I mean.
For the Lady Indians, it's going to be number 5, Jaylee Coffey. Number 10, Brielle West. Number 11, Paisley Lau. Number 12, Baylin Slavin. And number 21, Casey Griffith.
All right, second game of the night. We're about to get underway in this one.
Head coach Brittany Gallion, for the Lady Tigers, and Tori Slavin, the head coach of the Lady Indians. 6 minutes on the clock, and we're set to go. Looks like it's going to be Davis and
as there's a tip, it'll be Rockwood's ball.
Griffith was on the tip. Oneida in their home whites.
As here we go with
Oneida in the man-to-man.
Out of bounds, Oneida Lady Indians basketball here now.
Good pressure down there on the baseline by the Lady Indians, but Rockwood now going to come out quickly in the full court press.
Yes, to inbound. As now they're going to get it up to Lau. Now to Slavin.
Rockwood looks to be in a 2-1-2.
Slavin takes a shot. Lau's going to take that three-point shot. No good. Rebound and score there by the Lady Indians. Number 5, Jaylee Coffey.
Coffey, nice position there on the backside block. Hauling in that rebound and putting it back up. There's going to be a foul against the Lady Indians. Let's see who they call that one against. I believe it's going to go against number 21, Casey Griffith.
It does.
First foul of the game.
Burnett inbounds for the Lady Tigers.
Rockwood not taking any time, going ahead and getting this thing in quickly.
As the shot attempt by Davis, no good. Retries there. Griffith had it, but looks like they're going to call out of bounds.
Yeah,
there.
Griffith got that pass over to Coffey, and Coffey didn't realize that her foot was on the back of her foot was on the line when she received the pass.
Burnett inbounds to Davis. Going to her left. As now they will get it to Russell. Russell over to Hamby. As now Lau has it.
Stolen away.
She's going to take it up over to Slavin. Back out there over to Coffey.
Oneida working it around the arc nicely.
3-point attempt there, no good. And the foul going to be called. That 3-point attempted by Brielle West.
Lau on the backside getting the rebound, getting fouled. As now number 10 for Rockwood going to be docked with the foul. That's Hayden Burnett. That's her first and the team first. Lau going to go to the line for 2.
First shot is up. No good. Coming in for the Lady Tigers will be number 23, Maddie Webster. As now, the second shot will be good. Lady Tigers now taking it up the court. Over to Burks. Stolen away by Coffey. Foul there will be Brielle West there. Had the ball. Going to go to the line.
Braylee Burks will get tagged with that foul. That's Rockwood's second now of the first quarter. And the Lady Indians go to the line for 2 more.
First one up and good.
Clean.
Real clean. No rim. Pure swish.
High arc. Clean shot.
And now the second one. Almost the exact same thing there. That's 2 extra points right there, as now the Lady Tigers have it. Over to Davis. Gives it back there to Burks.
Good pressure.
Almost gets away from her. And they're going to call that out of bounds there.
Yep, Burks tried to recover that one, but when she came down on top of the ball, her hand was touching the end line.
Lau inbounds to West. And now Lau sees West once again. Gives it to Slavin. Lau looking for options, finds Slavin. And now Coffey takes the shot. It's good. 3-point basket by Jaylee Coffey.
Great ball movement around the arc for the Lady Indians right there. A few strung together passes, finding Coffey open in the corner.
That ball's going to go out of bounds, almost saved by Lizzie Russell. However, it will be the Lady Indians' ball.
Pressure by Oneida right now is doing a great job. And now we're going to have, it's like a timeout called by the Lady Indians. We'll take the same. Oneida leading at 8-0, 3:30 to play here in the first quarter on the Oneida Indians Network, the IH Sports Network.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network as the Lady Indians have possession here. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. As over to Coffee. Slavin going to attempt a three-point shot. No good. Rebound there by the Lady Tigers, number 23, Webster. As there's the drive in. No, shot no good. Rebound attempt there. That was by the number 10, Hayden Burnett there. As now the Lady Indians' own number 10 finds Coffee there down low.
Nice pass.
Over to Slavin. Slavin's going to make an attempt there. Rebound by Coffee out there to, couldn't see that number
West.
there, but that's West. Jump ball going to be called here now.
Possession arrow stays now with Oneida, as now you're going to have Siler Lawson coming in.
West inbounding once again. Finds Lau.
Nice extra pass again.
No good. Little miscommunication there on the rebounding.
Now you're going to get Oneida tagged with a foul there on just a simple hustle play. Foul called against Jaylee Coffee. That's the Indians, Lady Indians' second now of the quarter.
Webster now inbounding, gives it to Burnett.
Looks like Oneida's going to pick up a little half-court pressure.
Burnett finds Davis. That's going to be taken away there by Lawson. Back now Webster. As that's going to be good. That's going to be Burks on the shot make there. That's going to be way over the head of Slavin there and out of bounds.
Yeah, Oneida trying to get back quickly on offense right there with that transition, but just a little too much on that one. Now Oneida going to pick up a little full-court press once again.
Davis now with it for the Lady Tigers.
Oneida trapping everything right now in the corners.
Webster going to go up with it. No good. Rebound by Davis. Second attempt. Going to be hauled in by Coffee. As Lawson, shot attempt no good. Out of bounds, Oneida Lady Indians basketball.
It was a good find there to Lawson as she was breaking through into the lane. Of course, the shot comes off and does stay with Oneida. Nice bounce of the ball for the Lady Indians.
Going to hit Lau there. Oh, out of bounds once again. This time the Lady Tigers will have possession.
Yeah, Paisley was just looking for Brielle over there in the corner, and Brielle took her eyes off of it just a little bit. It's almost like a receiver looking upfield. She tried to look up quickly before she really secured the pass.
Davis is going to hit Burks. And that's going to go off her foot.
No, they're going to say Siler Lawson poked that out, but nice hustle play back by Siler Lawson to poke that one away.
Ryan Terry now coming in for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, Jaylee Coffee going to get a breather here.
Webster puts up the shot, no good. Rebound there by Terry. As now Lau. Look at the dribbling by Lau. And hit Terry over there.
Physical game right now between the two teams. Jump ball.
A lot of hustle over there for sure.
Possession arrow goes to Rockwood. Now we're going to get a timeout by the Lady Tigers. We'll take one as well. 8-2, Lady Indians leading it over the Lady Tigers here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
We welcome you back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network as the Lady Tigers have possession. As shot attempt there by Burnett. Going to have a foul be called there.
Foul goes against Baylin Slavin for the Lady Indians. Her first and the team's third. And it's going to send the Lady Tigers, Hayden Burnett, to the line for 2.
First one up. No good. Just barely there. As now here comes shot number 2 from Burnett. And it's good. As now Slavin will inbound here. They're going to hit Lau over there. And she's going to take a 2-point attempt here. No good. Rebound by Terry. Ball's just bouncing around over there. And they're going to get the Indians on an out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to say West got a little bit off balance and knocked herself out of bounds. Looked like there may have been maybe even a teammate that possibly knocked her out of bounds.
Davis is going to attempt to find Burks. Tried to save it there. Slavin now with it for the Lady Indians. Over to Terry, finds Lau. Now West in the corner. Keeping it around the perimeter is the Lady Indians.
We'll skip pass.
15 seconds left here.
Nice.
As Webster's going to grab it.
Nice block there by Maddie Webster. Using the long arms.
It's that over to Davis, who's going to bring it up for the Lady Tigers. Going to try to find a lane.
They're going to call jump ball. Once again, Siler Lawson not afraid to get in there as she ties that one up with Davis. Gets the possession arrow back to the Lady Indians, but just with a second and a half, and they're going to take it out.
And that is the end of the first quarter here. Lady Indians lead 8-3 over the Lady Tigers. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Lady Indians lead 8-3. A little bit of a low-scoring first quarter.
I was going to say the same thing, Johnny. It's a bit of a low-scoring first quarter by both teams. I think Oneida was expecting to possibly have a little bit more go their way, but unfortunately it did not work out the way that they planned, as Oneida was just tagged with a foul there to start the second quarter. Siler Lawson picks up her first, and it's the team's first at the quarter.
As now out there to Webster, over to Burks. Tries to get that pass over there to Russell. No good. Now back in the hands of the Rockwood Tigers. Davis going to take the three-point shot. No good. Rebound there by West. Kicks it over to Lau. And that's going to run out of bounds there.
They're going to say it was tipped by Rockwood. Looked like it went off the fingertips of Davis.
So now West with the inbound. Lawson going to make a drive here. Ball's tipped there. Going to go out of bounds. Will be Lady Indians with possession.
Again, Micah Davis, active hands right there on the ball handler.
West now. Over to Lawson.
Little 1-2-2.
Now Lau. It's West over there. Going to be called for traveling there.
Probably a good call right there. It looked like she may have gotten bumped a little bit, but you've got to, once you get those feet set, you've got to establish your footing right there. And right there, she just scooted those feet just a bit.
As now, they're going to give it to Webster. Tried to hit Davis there. But Birch is going to take that shot. Falls into the hands of Coffey. Now Lau on the break. What a block by Webster.
Webster has been very active in the paint for Rockwood in this ball game, and she has been a brute for the Lady Tigers.
Going to kick it out to Lau. Going to find West once again. They're going to get it down in there to number 24, Lindley Russell, who came in to start the second quarter. Now checking in for the Lady Indians is number 23, Shaden Lay. Going to check in for Brielle West. Lay now in the corner. Coffey going to shoot the three. It's good.
You like that look right there by Jaylee Coffey. Every time she can get it, if she's open, take that three, young lady. That was a nice shot.
Burks now going to try to hit Russell. Davis with the shot attempt. Webster tries to rebound, falls into the hands of Lay. Lau now going to take the shot. It's good. That's another 2 points there for the Lady Indians as they now have a 10-point lead.
Largest lead of the ball game for the Lady Indians.
Tyler Lawson now has it there. Going to get it to Russell. Foul going to be called there.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Coffey on this one. They are.
For sure. Checking back in is number 12, Balin Slavin, and number 21, Casey Griffith.
Gets Lawson and Lau.
Break.
Breather.
Webster inbounding over to Burnett. Now over to Rockwood's Russell. And we missed it, but number 24, Miley Isham, in for the Lady Tigers. As now Lay bringing it up. That one goes out of bounds and almost goes into the visitor stands.
Yeah, Burnett once again over there being active right in front of the bench. As now number 00, Olivia Hamby, going to check back in and give Lizzie Russell a break.
Over to Coffey. Now Lay. Griffith going to shoot the three. No good. Foul going to be called there on Slavin's shot. She will go to the line. Who was that on? I didn't see it.
It was against Webster. That was her first, and now the team's first. And to the line for the Lady Indians.
Slavin first shot, good. As now the second shot will also fall. Extra 2 points there for the Lady Indians as they're going to call the foul there on Shaden Lay. Or excuse me, that is Lindley Russell.
That's her first, team's I have teams first. No, I guess it's their third, though. I apologize.
Braley Burks checking back in for the Lady Tigers now. As Webster now going to find Burnett. Webster once again tries to hit Burks, and there's a scramble for the ball over there.
Look at the hustle out of these teams.
Jump ball.
3 Lady Tigers, 2 Lady Indians on the floor trying to get after that ball. You love to see the hustle.
Coffee now to inbound, gives it to Slavin. Slavin brings it up. Tries to hit Lay, but no dice there.
Coach Slavin begging for his ladies to reverse that ball and get it back across to the other side of the floor, trying to get some motion running in this offense.
Webster finds Davis. And looks like number 10, Hayden Burnett, going to be called for a walk there. As now checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 15, Lizzie Russell. Coffee now has it for the Lady Indians. Going to give it to Griffith now, Slavin. And Russell's going to take the three-point shot. It's good.
Again,
Russell.
And that's what Coach Slavin was begging for him to do. Start the other way, reverse it back. Lady Indians found a wide open three
Russell
on the wing.
With a steal there. She'll get it to Lay. Slavin now. Going to take the shot there. Will be fouled. Did you see Griffith over there?
That's on Davis on the far side. That's her first and the team's second of the third.
Slavin now. 2 shots. First one is good. Now the Lady Indians 16-point lead. Make that 17. As the score now sits 22-3.
The Lady Indians defense thus far tonight has been daunting.
Shot attempt no good. Jump ball going to be called.
Rockwood has had opportunities to score. It's just not falling for them this evening.
As they'll get it to Russell. Davis now finds Hamby. Webster snags that one. Going to attempt to score there. No good. Coffee with the rebound. But looks like a foul going to be called.
Yeah, they're going to get that one on Lizzie Russell. Here comes a trio of subs in for the Lady Indians.
That's
number
4.
Oh, 4. I'm sorry. I saw Lawson, West, and Lau come back in. I did not see Ryan Terry.
Yep.
She snuck in as well.
So now West over to Terry. Trying to find options there. Finds West. Now back to Terry. Hits Slavin. Lawson maybe thought about the shot there. He's going to take it there instead. As that rebound's going to fall for the Tigers, and that's going to be called a walk right there.
Yeah, she got a little overzealous as she was trying to bring the ball up the floors. Now number 22, Burke's going to come back into the game, as well as number 1, Addie Hickey.
The inbound from West goes to Lau. Tipped there by Davis. As Lau's going to have to bring it back up. Over to Terry Slavin now from the free throw line. No good. Second attempt by West, also no good. Webster with the rebound. Going to try to pass out there. Falls into the hands of Slavin. Another shot, no good. Davis now has it, and now they're going to bring it up the court there for the Lady Tigers. into the hands of Burnett. Davis now going to attempt a shot there. No good.
They are letting these young ladies play.
I like it.
There's been some physicality in this ball game.
Wow now. Going to attempt the three. No
short.
good. Webster with the rebound. 35 seconds left. Ashley's going to hit Burnett. Finds Burks. Little glass cleaning finish there. That's good for 2 points. Is that their first 2 points of this quarter?
It is. Oneida held them scoreless for just over 5.5 minutes here in the frame.
Wow now. Kicks
nice
it out
rolling
to West.
action.
No good. Terry with the rebound. Gets it to Lawson. 3 bodies right there. As that's the end of the first half of action here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this with a little halftime on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4 lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Back here at the half here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. Lady Indians leading the Lady Tigers of Rockwood by a score of 20-5. As Johnny will take a look at the highlights for the Lady Indians. And this a low-scoring affair right now by the Lady Indians, leading at 20-5. But it was the defensive dominance of Oneida that looked so good early on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we talked about it. Held them to 3 points in the first quarter, 2 points in the second. I mean, we're playing defense. We're playing some physical defense. There's a lot of physicality going on between both teams, but especially with the Lady Indians right now. But also some solid scoring as we're seeing here. Look at that 3 by Jaylee Coffey right there.
There's another one.
Yep. There's another one. Look at the collapsing for the rebounds there. I noticed that as well. It's just textbook fundamental basketball.
Oneida done a very nice job at getting the ball inside. It was the passing outside around the arc that made everything look so good for Oneida there early on in this one. There's another nice pass over to Lindley Russell as she buried that one for 3, and then a couple of free throws here to move it up to 20-3 as Rockwood is able to find 2 points late in the second quarter to get this one to a 20-5 ball game. Rockwood going to have to come out. They're going to have to be active to get back into this one. Oneida, though, doing a great job right now of pressuring the ball early on in the possession for Rockwood, and it's forcing a lot of turnovers right now for the Lady Tigers. 3 minutes to go here and halftime, second half action coming up here shortly on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network, Lady Indians hold a 15-point lead here as we enter the third quarter of play. Score of 20-5. And Johnny, right now, Lady Indians looking like they are well on their way to picking up win number 15 here this season.
I mean, as of right now, but I've seen bigger things happen.
We have. There's no doubt about that. But it's going to take some big adjustments by Rockwood here as we enter the third quarter of play. As got some little fellas trying to get into the action over there on the far sideline. The Christmas shenanigans are starting early.
Getting things started here will be West to inbound. Tries to hit Slavin. What a bullet of a pass that was.
Unfortunately, it goes off the hands of Slavin, and it'll be a turnover for the Lady
Davis
Indians to start off the half.
starts things off by passing to Burnett. It's grabbed by Hickey.
And they're going to call a walk there on Hickey since she took an extra step before she was able to get the pass away.
So now West once again to inbound. Excuse me. Coffee back to West. Going to pull up the three. No good. Davis with the rebound. Now over to Hamby and Burnett. Davis driving in. Going to attempt the shot there. It's going to be a foul called. Almost an and one, but unfortunately shot does not fall.
Foul called against the Lady Indians, number 10, Bree L. West. That's her first and the team first.
First shot by Davis is good. As now the second shot attempt is up and good as well. 2 points there for the Lady Tigers. As now Coffey's going to hit West. Over to Griffith, pulls up from three, no good, and it will go out of bounds. And they're going to say that that is the Lady Tigers ball.
Checking in for Rockwood's going to be number 22, Braylee Burks, as Hickey will come to the bench. Oneida back in that full court press once again.
Davis once again drives, shot no good. Rebound by Slavin. Taken there by Hamby. As it's going to be tipped by Lau. Look at the fight over there for the ball. West now Davis.
Ball bouncing around like a pinball game over in the corner.
And now Burks going to put up the shot. No good. Going to be brought in by Lau. Slavin's going to have it now for the Lady Indians. Puts up a shot. Rebound by Burks. She's going to bring it up court here. Kicks it out to Davis. And now Hamby. Shot attempt. No good. No, it will go out of bounds. I thought she had it in bounds, but Coffey just stepped out of bounds. As in comes Webster and Hickey for the Lady Tigers. Russell to inbound. Finds Burnett. Foul gonna be called there.
I'll call that one on West.
On West.
Her second, team second.
At the line is Burnett. First shot is good. Now here comes the second shot, and it is no good, but it will be
board.
Rebounded by Davis. Scores the 2-point basket.
All of a sudden, Rockwood started this quarter off with a 5-0 run.
Yep. Griffith going to attempt the three. No good. Going to kick it out to Burnett. Now to Russell. Now Davis. Burnett. Webster. Trying to find some space to maybe score there. They're going to call a travel there.
Comes a pair of subs in for the Lady Indians. Siler Lawson and Lindley Russell going to enter the game. Going to give Casey Griffith and Balin Slavin a breather.
Lau inbounds to West. Hands it off to Lawson. Now Coffey. The shot is good. 2 points there for the Lady Indians. That ends the scoreless run.
Nice hands
almost
by
intercepted
Coffey.
by Coffey. Just gets her hands in there, deflects it. The Lady Indians do have possession as Lau's going to shoot the three. Bounces off. Rebound by Davis. Lau with the steal there, and she will score as well.
Timeout going to be called by Rockwood. They're going to try to stop this quickly, and they're going to call it full. 24-10, Lady Indians lead it here. Third quarter action coming back here on the IH Sports Network and the Oneida Indians Network.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. 24-10. 3 minutes left in the third. As now the Lady Tigers, now the Lady Indians have possession. Lau finishes off the glass.
That was all started by Siler Lawson getting her hand in the passing lane once again. Burks trying to score down the, hits Russell. Now Webster going to score there. Cuts the lead down to 14. Webster begging for the ball down on the block.
Wow, tries to score once again, and on the second chance after getting her own offensive board, she has it.
Foul going against the Lady Indians, and that's going to go against West again, I believe.
Yep, that will be against West. That's her third.
That's her third of the quarter.
Yeah. All of the Lady Indians fouls this quarter have been her, as now Addie Hickey checks back in for the Lady Tigers. Davis once again bringing it up. What a hand in there by Coffey, but they're going to call that for sure.
Yeah, they're going to say she got there a little early, little past interference, I guess is what you could call that one. That's Coffey's third as well now, the Lady Indians' fourth.
Webster inbounding now. Seems like Webster hasn't gotten a break this whole game.
And
now they're going to call the travel there.
Coach Slavin maybe as animated as he's been all night right now, trying to get his Lady Indians to D up a little stronger right here.
Burks finds Hickey. Tries to attempt the shot, blocked there by West. Foul going to be called.
I believe that one's going to go against Rockwood.
Yes, it is. I didn't see the numbers there, but
it's number 22. It's going to go against Burks. It's her second and the team's first of the quarter.
The inbound there goes to Lawson. Now Lau.
And now another foul
going to be called.
That one's going against Hickey. Her first, team second.
West to inbound. Gonna hit Lawson. Now Coffey. They're gonna call her for a walk there. Will be Lady Tigers ball. Checking back in for the Lady Tigers, number 15, Lizzie Russell. As Addie Hickey will get a breather. Burnett back to Webster. Hits Russell. Two Lady Indians
Did it go? Who did it go off? They're going to say it went off of Rockwood. And that was a quick breather for Addie Hickey. She's back into the game quickly.
Real quick.
I mean, that what
was one possession.
One possession. That's what I thought.
Now West going to shoot the three there. Bangs off the glass. Going to be rebounded by Davis. Ball's up, stolen by Coffee. And she'll bring it back. Lau going to attempt the three. No good. Now Lawson saves it from going out of bounds. Lindley Russell has it. Three-point attempt. No good. And going to be rebounded by Davis. As Burnett's going to take a shot attempt there. It'll be good. And now the lead is down to down to 14.
Yep.
Lady Indians have doubled the Lady Tigers score. Shot by Lindley Russell, no good. As Davis will bring it up here. Give it to Burks. He's going to drive in. Off the glass, 2 points scored.
Nice drive there by Rockwood. Oneida looks a little bit, out of sorts currently.
Coffee over to West. Hits Lau. Foul being called now.
Foul goes against Hickey. It's her second, team third. It's going to send Paisley Lau to the line for two. We've got a near line change here coming in for the Lady Indians.
4 new faces coming in. Looks like
it's like 3 right now because it looks like one's going to be for the shooter.
Yep. That's going to be Griffith coming in for the shooter, Lau.
Russell and Isham both come in for Rockwood.
Lau makes a shot. Here comes Griffith to replace her.
So 30-16 now.
Webster to inbound. Finds Russell. As that ball, I believe is an intended pass to Webster, going to go out of bounds.
It was just thrown away. So Oneida's going to get another possession here before the end of the quarter with 15.5 seconds to go.
Terry to inbound. They're going to call, Oneida is going to call a time here. It is a full timeout. We will take the same. We'll be back here right after this on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Welcome back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. 15 seconds left in the third quarter as Slavin inbounds. Going to be tipped and caught by Webster as now Lay has it for the Lady Indians. Brings it up, finds Lawson, who will take the three-point shot. No good. The rebound, Webster. Time expires on the third quarter here. Score currently stands Oneida Lady Indians 30, Rockwood Lady Tigers 16. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network right after this.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Back here in the middle of some action here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. That's going to go out of bounds there. Will be the Rockwood Lady Tigers ball. As Burnett to inbound. Tries to hit Webster. Will be taken away by Slavin. Over to Lawson. Back to Slavin. Going to attempt a three-point basket. No good. Webster gets the board. As now Burks is going to bring it up. Pass to Burnett. Tipped there. Terry grabs it. Now Slavin. Over to Lawson. Makes the shot. Good.
Nice.
2-point bucket there by Lawson.
Nice mid-range two there by Siler Lawson, just a couple of steps inside the arc. Moving screen called against Rockwood.
Well, how about that? Lucas, quit distracting me.
They called that against Russell. It's her second and the team's first.
I believe Hickey just checked in for the Lady Tigers. As now Lawson over to Griffith. Terry gives it to Griffith again. Going to be taken away by Russell. Foul going to be called there.
Foul's going to go against Shaden Lay. First of the quarter for the Indians.
Davis
First
checking back in
for
for the Lady Tigers. Going to give Russell a breather. As that ball's going to be tipped by Slavin. And I believe that was intended for Griffith, but ended up falling into the hands of Burks. Terry snags it away, though. Gives it to Lawson. Terry has it once again. Block shot there by Webster. What a block. Ends up in the hands of Burks. As that one's going to go out of bounds off of Shaden Lay. Will be Rockwood Lady Tigers basketball. Here comes Lau and West back in for the Lady Indians. The inbound over to Webster. Shot attempt is good. That's an and one basket right there. Going to be called on Slavin.
Slavin's second, team second of the quarter. Subs coming in for both the Tigers and the Lady Indians. For Rockwood, Lizzie Russell comes in. For the Lady Indians, it looked like.
And Jaylee Coffey.
Coffey re-entering.
Webster's free throw attempt up. No good. Coffey with the board there. As now Slavin will bring it up. Over to Lay. Back to Slavin. Shot attempt is good. 2 points there for Slavin.
Little floater there for Balin Slavin right in the lane. Nice job. Nice defense.
Perfect timing user pick right there by Coffey.
A little give and go action.
One right there.
Maddie Webster called for the foul on the give and go right there. Here comes a trio of Lady Tigers, number 00, Hamby, number 14, Davis, and number 55, Chloe Clark, going to enter the ball game as Coffey's going to look for the and one.
At the line, shot is up, and it falls. 3-point play there for the Lady Indians as now the Lady Tigers. Here's Russell to Webster. Over to Hamby. Hits Clark. Shot attempt no good. Going to be hauled in by West. Coffee to Slavin. Lay's going to shoot the three. No good. Ball is kept in bounds by Hamby. Shot by Lau is once again no good. As now Davis. Foul going to be called, I'd imagine, on Coffee.
Yeah, you're right. Coffee just got her feet tangled up there with the Lady Tigers. It's going to be Coffee's fourth and the Lady Indians third of the quarter.
Here comes Lindley Russell to replace Shaden Lay, as well as number 4, Anna Rector coming in for Coffee. Hickey now has it. Shot attempt. No good. Will go out of bounds. It'll be Lady Indians basketball here.
Oneida's built up a 19-point lead here with 3.5 minutes to play.
Is this their largest lead of the game?
It is.
Thought so. As here's West. She's gonna find Russell. Now Rector. Now Slavin driving in. Finds Russell, and that's gonna be a foul.
Foul goes against Davis. That's her second, the team's second now for Rockwood.
Here comes Miley Isham. Or
Isham.
Isham. There we go. In for the Lady Tigers. As here's West. Over to Rector. Lau. Slavin going to drive in. Shoot that floater once again.
Floater.
4-2. Count it. I'm holding back a sneeze right now.
Nice steal there by West.
We're good. As that slips out of Slavin's hands, she keeps it in. Good hustle by Slavin, and the finish there by Russell.
Oneida extends that biggest lead of the ball game now to 23. And it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow back to the Lady Indians as now Kirsten Schmelter and Harper Strunk going to check in for the Lady Indians.
West inbounds to Rector. Now over to Russell. Rector has it.
Oneida just working it around the arc right now.
Harper Strunk going to take a shot.
Just off back rim. Rebound goes to Hamby.
West gets a hand in there. Now they're fighting for it over there. Jump ball going to be called. Possession will stay with the Lady Tigers. In for the Lady Indians comes Ryan Terry, number 15, as Lindley Russell will get a break here. Hamby now in the corner. Shot attempt there. Foul going to be called. Going to be called on Harper Strunk. It's her first. Hamby will go to the line here. Shooting two. First one up. No good. And the second now. Will fall. 41-19 now the score. A little over a minute and a half to play. As now West. Going to find Schmelter. Rector now. Rebound by Harper Strunk. Shot attempt no good. Now West going to attempt the three-point shot, and it'll be drained.
Nice extra pass there from Harper to make that, or to give that three-point chance an opportunity to fall. Lady Indians now with their biggest lead at 25.
Hamby, foul going to be called once again.
I think that's going to be on Strunk again. And
it will.
It is the team fifth, finally putting the first team of the night into the bonus.
Hickey checking back in for the Lady Tigers. Second shot by Hamby. Up.
They're going to say a lane violation against the Lady Indians, and that's going to give Rockwood one more shot.
Now the third shot. Falls. As now Terry to Rector. Rector now has it, finds Terry. Once again, just working outside in that perimeter. As West drives in there.
Foul going to be called against Rockwood.
Who's that on?
Number 3 against Mackenzie Reed. She snuck into the game on us.
Now Terry finishes off the glass. 2 points there. Now a 26-point lead for the Lady Indians. Half a minute left to go. Hickey trying to find some space there. Ball comes
nice
loose.
Defense.
Good job by Ryan Terry. Terry now swings it out to Rector. West going to shoot the three. Bounces off.
Nice
backside
backside
in by
rebound.
Strunk. And now West with 2 points there. And that's going to be the end of this one. Time expires on the fourth quarter there. Final score, Oneida Lady Indians 48, Rockwood Lady Tigers 20.
We'll take a break, come back with final thoughts on this one, some highlights right here shortly. Lady Indians moved to 15-1 with a 48-20 win over Rockwood. Back here shortly on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Back here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. The Indians victorious tonight over the Tigers. in both contests tonight. Boys get the victory earlier on tonight. Lady Indians get a 48-20 win. Let's take a look at some highlights here quickly for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, get the camera off our faces, please.
Yes, please. Goodness gracious. Nice night by the Lady Indians once again, coming away with a 28-point win tonight over the Tigers, moving to 15-1 on the season. Both teams picking up some of that good old Uncle Mo heading in to their Christmas tournament there at Anderson County on December the 27th. I believe it's the 27th, 29th, and 30th.
Some solid, just fundamental basketball played tonight. A lot of efficient scoring.
Some physicality.
Yeah.
But also some things to clean up. There's no doubt about it that Coach Slavin going to go back and look at some of this film, and he's going to show these ladies, and I guarantee you they'll be doing some film study on this one before that next matchup coming up on December the 27th there in Clinton. But, again, nice night for the Lady Indians. A 28-point win tonight over Rockwood, Johnny. And just some of the good things that you saw. You talked about it. Fundamental basketball, but I think it was the passing around the perimeter that made Oneida look so good in this one tonight.
Oh, absolutely. They did it in such a way, that, it looked clean. Any steals on the perimeter tonight? Can you think of any?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because if you remember, we talked about Siler Lawson a number of times tonight.
I meant for Rockwood.
Oh, for Rockwood, you may have saw a few, but a lot of their defense for Rockwood came inside on the paint. The young lady there in the make, Maddie Webster, she is going to be a big-time help for that team here this year. And then once she moves on to high school, if she sticks with it, no doubt about it, she's going to be an asset to have there for the Lady Tigers down in Rockwood. But once again, it is the Lady Indians victorious tonight. As you see, once again, all the scoring plays here for Oneida on the night as they were able to come away with that 28-point win over the Tigers of Rockwood. While these final highlights are showing here, is a nice shot there by Brio West. I want to thank some people involved with tonight, as of course, always our sponsors here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network. If not for you, we can't get this on the air here. So thank you to all of our corporate sponsors that help support Oneida Indians Athletics. Of course, back in tech here this evening, Clayton Posey, as always, getting things done for us here on the board, on the air. And then, of course, down at IH Sports Network, back at the headquarters there, Greg Bond, of course, always making sure that we get on the IH Sports Network as well. We thank him for everything that he does for us as well. And then, of course, Lucas Laxton behind the cam tonight for us. Johnny Markham on the play-by-play. Bo Kidd signing off. You've been watching Oneida Middle School basketball right here on the Oneida Indians Network and the IH Sports Network.